Assalamualaikum. I'm Amirah Iylia, Binti Wan Zoolamali. My matrix number is 279484. Okay, for our topic today is demographic context of the audience. What our group choose is Uniqlo. Okay, for introduction, industry creative means production by display the creation of a product that has quality and creativity. Each product production will target a group considered different age group, diverse background and type of occupation. To create an analysis of creative product in terms of behavior, competition faced by a brand and study what our social need in their life, we should into account the need that drive each customer behavior. This is because each customer has different tastes and need. When we understand the need of variation generation, we are able to create product to meet every need according to their needs. Okay, next is how we gain pupil trust. This is because to order the gain of the trust of our customer, we need to know how to gain their trust and take each social needs. Now we learn 4 elements how to get the best result of industry creative. Firstly, demography analysis. Second, behavior analysis. Then competitive analysis. Last, media analysis. Okay, let me give to our my friends. Thank you.
First, audience demography analysis based on gender. Chart 1 shows the demography analysis based on the gender of 50 audiences participating in almost every state in Malaysia. A total of 7 audiences equivalent to 40% are male, while a total of 43 audiences, which is equivalent to 86%, are female. This shows that female are more easier to answer the analysis form than the male. Audience demography analysis based on age. Based on chart 2 shows the demographics of the participating audiences in almost every state in Malaysia. Among of the 50 audiences, 26 audiences are 18 to 22 years old, which is equivalent to 26.52%. While the audience between the ages 23 to 27 years old, they are C people equivalent to 6.12%. While audience age between 28 to 32 years old, they are only 4 people equivalent to 4.8%. Lastly, audience age 33 and above have 14 audiences with the equivalent of 14.28%. This shows that audiences between the ages of 18 to 22 years old are more likely to buy branded goods. Third, the audience demography analysis based on their occupation. Graph 1 shows the demography analysis based on the type of audiences occupation. A total of 23 audiences are among the students, while a total of 13 audiences are government employees. 9 audiences are private sector workers and a total of 5 audiences do other jobs. This shows that consumers of the most branded goods are among the students. Audience demography analysis based on their state. Chart 3 shows the state of the audience participating in this study. A total of 15 audiences from Kuala Lumpur equivalent to 30% and a total of 10 audiences from Pahang equivalent to 20%, while there are 8 audiences from Selangor with 16%. Kedah and Perak each have an audience of 4 people with the percentage is 8%. Besides, Kelantan and Sarawak each have an audience of 2 people with the percentage is 4%. Negeri Sembilan, Terengganu, Perlis, Johor and Sabah each have only 1 audience with a percentage of 2%. Lastly, only Melaka and Penang alone, no audience participated in this study and reached 0%. Based on this chart, we can see that this audience is mostly from high-ranking states.
Okay, now we continue with the next segment, which is behavior analysis. Chart 1 show the percentage of behavior analysis to a 50 audience based on the type of clothing at Uniqlo. There are 25 audience equivalent to 50% responded that the type of Uniqlo was in high quality, and the other 35 audience equivalent to 55% responded differently by choosing normal quality as the type of clothing in Uniqlo. There are not any single audience equivalent to 0% respond low quality as the type of clothing in Uniqlo. This chart shows that Uniqlo have kept their own quality and standard toward their customer as the one of the top clothing brands in the world. Uniqlo provides their clothing can worn by all people, and that is why people keep on buying it. We keep buying it at Uniqlo because it is worth to buy the clothes. these clothing brands always come up with a high quality and affordable price, and that is the reason why it affects the behavior of audience to buy it. Next, we continue with behavior on the side about of our brand Uniqlo brand only worn by celebrities. Chart 2 shows the behavior analysis of 50 audience by the top of Uniqlo brand worn by celebrities. Firstly, there are 31 audience equivalent to 62 agree that Uniqlo brand worn by many celebrities, and there are 14 audience. Now, 40 audience equivalent to 28% think that maybe Uniqlo brand worn by celebrities or not. Meanwhile, the other 5 audience equivalent to 10% disagree and say no to their thought about Uniqlo brand worn by celebrity. Uniqlo is one of worldwide clothing brands, and some of celebrity and international athletes in this world have big collaboration with them, such as Billie Eilish and Razak. And it may become the reason why a lot of audience think that the celebrity worn the Uniqlo clothing brand because the clothing is up to date, well known, and look fancy, so they can afford it. This matter also can affect the behavior of audience to buy it because they want to wear something that the other celebrity wants. The next point is about influence by social media. Chart 3 shows the behavior analysis of 50 audience being influenced by social media to buy anything, especially at Uniqlo. There are 28 audience equivalent to 56% that totally agree that social media play a main role to influence their behavior to buy something. Furthermore, there are 17 audience equivalent to 34% that are unsure with the topic as they choose maybe as their answer about being influenced by social media such as Twitter, Instagram, and more. Meanwhile, there are only 5 audience equivalent to 10% that choose no as their answer about being influenced by social media. The chart show that most of audience behavior are influenced by social media. Social media is very important in our life, and most of clothing brands are using social media as their platform to advertise and also selling their brand. Okay, lastly, we will talking about interested in fashion or branded things and the behavior of analysis to audience. Chart 4 shows the behavior analysis to a 50 audience about being interested in fashion or branded things. There are 40 audience equivalent to 18% say yes as their answer, and the other 10 audience equivalent to 20% choose no as the answer of this question. The chart shows that many people like fashion and also branded things as well. Furthermore, Uniqlo brands are very sweet with their taste, as Uniqlo branded is famous for their trend fashion, exclusive, and their branches are open at most countries in this world.
Next, I would like to talk about competitive analysis. Uniqlo is a Japanese fashion brand which has pan-global popularity. Through Uniqlo is a big brand of low-cost clothing in Asia. The brand is yet to pick up in other parts of the world through they have established their presence there. Uniqlo was first established in Japan in 1940 as a men casual clothing brand. It was during the 80s that it started growing into a big brand in Japan, and the company moved into women's wear and other categories of clothing. Uniqlo has top competitors like Gap, F4S, Zara, Padini, and others.
Okay, next I will explain about media analysis. Definition of media analysis is to examine the various types of media, which of them will be best suited and appropriate to promote a specific product or service. How certain message will be portrayed using any of these mediums, and how public will perceive them. Media plays a vital role in disseminating several new items gathered through reliable sources. Therefore, it is impossible to deny its significance in shaping and functioning of any society. So, according to Chart 1, we all can see that Instagram has recorded the highest percentage with 38% represented by 90 people out of 50 people who answered this survey. Next, the second highest percentage is Facebook. Facebook was recorded the second highest percentage with 24% represented by 12 people out of 50 people who answered this survey. So, for Uniqlo, they have 314,000 followers on their Instagram. For Facebook, they have 414 followers on their Facebook. For example, Uniqlo has shared and post all about their information through Facebook and Instagram, such as their sales and deals. Not only that, they also provide information about their opening and launch of their new store in certain areas. What they shared on Facebook is today, Uniqlo Malaysia has opened and launched their first roadside store at Damansara Avenue. As we all know, Uniqlo Malaysia is usually only found in shopping malls. But today, 18 December 2020, they opened the first roadside shop in Malaysia for Uniqlo brand. Therefore, with Facebook and Instagram, they can provide information about the opening of their store, and also the audience can receive the information through the Facebook and Instagram. So, the next step of social media the audience is frequently is Twitter. According to Chart 1, Twitter has recorded a percentage of 14% represented by 7 people out of 50 people who answered the survey. Twitter applications are used to find and disseminate information to each other among the audience. So, Uniqlo Malaysia does not have an official account on Twitter or WhatsApp. So, what they do to promote their brand is Uniqlo employee will share information about their items to friends as well as family members. This because the information spread widely because they brought forward the information. This will also attract more customer or audience for their brands. Lastly, based on the chart, the remaining 4% is represented by other social media such as Telegram, YouTube, Line, and so on. That social media is well known, but this application just rarely used every day by audience. Therefore, there are many social media platforms used in marketing to attract the attention of the audience to buy their brand, and at the same time will cause their marketing performance and quality to improve. So, next, chart 2 is show application to buy shirts online. According to chart 2, has shown that Shopee has recorded the highest numbers of percentage of all that is 82%, which has represented 41 people out of 50 people who answered this survey. So, for example, if the audience wants to buy a shirt like a Uniqlo branded shirt, they just need to look at this online store and make purchase. The audience also does not have to go anywhere and just wait for the shirts to arrive at the door of their house. So, according to chart 2, Lazada and Carousel has recorded a percentage of 4% of each represented 2 people out of 50 people who don't answer the survey. Lazada and Carousel same as Shopee, but not many people use Lazada or Carousel because the price is little higher than Shopee and the quality and service is also unsatisfactory. But if the audience want high quality, it is better if they buy it in their own Uniqlo store. This is the reason why many audience choose Shopee and less choose Lazada or Carousel.
Okay, now conclusion. In conclusion, demographic analysis show that there are more females respondents than male because female are more concerned than male in terms fully desired. For the age category, for 18 to 20 years old, it get the highest response compared to others' age. Next is the state that get the highest response in Kuala Lumpur. We already know why respondents are more to Kuala Lumpur is because Kuala Lumpur is a bit city. Okay, for behavior analysis respondent, total number 4 clothes of medium quality and good quality equal. This clearly show that respondent want quality clothes compared to cheap price but no quality. Next up is where they get to know this leading brand better. Many of them know the leading brand do it to artists. By taking survey, we can find out each individual wish about his or her needs. Thank you.